Welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. Today is September 22nd, and week 3 of the NFL season is in the books.
Done.
Looks like that might be
Squared
all
away.
it is for the Texans this year.
Yeah, it's time to pack it up officially.
Yeah, not a great start this year, but don't worry, I have something that can help. First of all, hoodie on for depression. Second thing is a little secret I have in my pocket.
Okay. He's pulling out the spectacles. Okay.
I think it's time that the Houston Texans go Lenore Sellers mode.
Explain.
I think that we watched a lot of classic Texans offense today.
Very classic, yeah.
And I think, like usual, they were gifted chance after chance
Absolutely.
by their defense and by Trevor Lawrence
Truly.
to go down and win the game.
Agreed.
And when push came to shove, CJ Stroud proceeded to throw the worst interception I've ever seen in my life, going in to take the lead.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence gifted the Texans the ball back at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
He got a wide open touchdown to Nico Collins handed to him.
Yeah, and if he didn't make that one, then golly,
Oh yeah.
Davis Mills should have been put in at that point.
And then somehow the Texans still had a chance to go drive down the field and tie the game. He tried to throw an interception when targeting Christian Kirk just before he actually threw an interception
Yes.
to
He
seal
said,
our
wait,
fate.
that's what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Guys, please.
And so now, I don't know. Maybe it's premature, but I think we're going full Lenore Sellers mode next year. If we end up picking first overall, I think we need to take the best quarterback in the draft.
So who is Lenore Sellers?
Lenore Sellers is a South Carolina quarterback right now. And the reason I'm wearing these glasses is because in his headshot, he has his huge glasses on.
Oh my gosh. And he did look pretty alright this past week.
And most importantly, he can move about the pocket.
Wait, it's Colorado, right?
No.
Oh.
No, South Carolina.
Oh, that's right.
Bruh.
Sorry. Watched a lot of college football.
No,
this
Caden
weekend.
Salters is the Colorado quarterback,
That's
and
right.
he looked up and down.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take him.
Yeah.
Definitely Sellers.
So if you can't tell, the Houston Texans lost another, not a heartbreaker today.
It wasn't even.
They had no business winning that game.
Yeah, I wanted it to be done so that I could stop, watching it, stop being actively sad about it. But yeah, I mean, deep down in my heart, I knew that it was just not going to go well.
Yeah, I'll just say the way that the Texans have made me feel this season, when Nico Collins fumbled that one pass going down to try and take the lead.
Unbelievable.
But I felt nothing. Nothing changed in my soul.
We were literally in Cook Shack, getting our sodas at the drink fountain. And I just watched it, just threw my hands up in the air, what's her face? Miley Cyrus. And I went about my day, got my Coke Zero and sat down and said, well, just another day in the life of a Texans fan.
Yeah. I just don't know what you want me to do. Because there was a moment there where it looked like the Texans were going to win that game, just before Nico Collins fumbled that ball. And even if they had gotten it done, what do you want me to feel? Because they struggled to score for 45 to 50 minutes. And only could do so whenever Trevor Lawrence throws a horrible interception, and then the defense just doesn't cover Nico Collins.
Yeah.
And that was the only reason they were in that position.
Literally. Yeah.
Do you remember?
It's just incompetent football at this point. It makes me just so frustrated because I'm like, what are we doing, guys? What operation are we running? Who I need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
I need someone to get on the headset and be so for real with me right now.
Yeah.
Enough of this BS. Enough of this. Oh, it's our fault. Oh, I should have done this.
No more lollygagging.
No more lollygagging. It's time to freaking step up to the plate.
Yeah, somebody's got to answer for this at some point.
It's time to get real, guys.
And I think we've spent a lot of time the last 2 seasons. I don't know. I wouldn't like to believe that we were kidding ourselves, but it feels like we were whenever we're just staring at this offense that can't move the ball. And we keep saying, all right, well, yes, he Stroud's out his receivers and his offensive line is terrible. So maybe we've seen him do well before, we know he can. But more and more, it just becomes apparent that maybe he can't.
Yeah. Like I said this last week, but at what point does it switch from our O-line is bad, we really need to beef up our O-line, he can't do anything with that, but he just needs to step up and work with what he's got. It's not going to get better drastically. It's just not. Like, the season is what it is. And did we really have that many changes from his first year to his second year on the offensive line?
No.
Yeah. So, like, what happened?
Yeah.
He's a huge pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
And when he gets out of the pocket, he's a crazy man. And, like, is running for his actual life, I think. And just, like, I guess, like, the football side of his brain stays in the pocket. And then, like, I don't know who's running around out there. It's not second-round pick C.J. Stroud.
First-round pick, second overall.
Sorry, second overall. That's what I meant. Second overall pick, C.J. Stroud. So it's just, like, it's a bummer because I, like, and this is a low for me. It's a low for me to want Davis Mills to go into the game because I hate that guy.
Yeah.
I have watched him play seasons of Texans football too many years. And for me to want him to go in instead of CJ, it's bad. Yeah. It's bad, dude. And like I was like begging, and I was like, something needs to change. Like,
just something, anything.
Anything.
I would just like for once, because like we just watched Patrick Mahomes on Sunday Night Football, like be trapped in the pocket and like maneuver his way out on the run, break a tackle, throw something down the field, make something happen. Like, yeah, he didn't complete the pass, but they drew a pass interference call and got 60 yards on the play. And he was dead to rights. And I'm so sick of watching C.J. Stroud stand there, put his little forearm on the back of the nearest offensive lineman that's backing up into him, and then just falling backwards and falling down. Yeah. Like there was a moment in the game where C.J. Stroud is backing up to his left, and then I don't know if somebody stepped on him or what, but he's trying to throw a little like check down to the left. He just falls backwards of his own accord and just throws the ball like 3 yards to nobody. Yeah. And it's just embarrassing how like
it really is.
I don't know how like
backups play better than this.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota played better than this today.
And the Commanders aren't better than the Texans on offense. No. Like they have Terry McLaurin and who else? They have no running back.
One guy that I didn't even realize was on the Commanders. I looked at the stats. So
yeah, Jeremy McNichols accidentally scored a touchdown today for the Commanders, and they still won by 1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I just don't understand. Carson Wentz played better football than C.J. Stroud did today.
And he has started for 6 different teams the past 6 years. So what's going on, guys? And then it's like our O-line, yeah, not the best. But also our one piece of help that we got this year, like he's a rookie, I get it, but he's drawing up penalties all the way down the field. And I'm like, if you can't, like, I don't know. This is just my opinion. But if you're going to hold someone, like if you can't guard him, like don't hold, just let him beat you. Because at that point, whatever. Ideally, CJ can throw it away if he sees someone coming for him. And we're going to lose more yards for you getting that holding penalty. And maybe CJ does make something work out to where it goes on the field, and now you've just hurt the whole team because of that, or because of illegal formation, or whatever the heck he drew today for penalties. But I just, like, at least 2, maybe 3 from him. I'm just like, dude, like, this is our help? This is supposed to be our, like, saving grace? Yeah. Like, gosh, dude, there's no break. Freaking Stingley's out with the rib injury.
Yeah, I mean, he got hurt last week and re-aggravated it today. But that didn't matter. Like the Jaguars scored 17 points.
Yeah, which is good. Like it's decent defense.
If you can hold the team under 20 points, you should win that game every time. And the Texans have managed to lose 3 of those games.
Yeah, it's not fun. Like it's just not fun to watch. Like I watch these other teams and I'm like, these are fun to watch. They're at least traveling down the field. They're like. Sure, some of them are getting more field goals than there are touchdowns. But, like, gosh, can we just have, like, at least 2 touchdowns in a game or something like that? Like, somewhere where I get, like, excited about, like, I can even think to, like, past games from last season when CJ was, like, really bad, like, sophomore slump. I would argue this is worse. This is junior drop off or something.
This is a junior. He just might not be good.
And
hence the glasses.
Hence the glasses. And gosh, like I don't know. I don't know. It's just not fun. I'm not having a fun time.
No.
I mean, it's Texans football, so I guess you're not supposed to. But like, what? Like, do we need to start having like coaching conversations?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you think? Because some people are saying like, oh, D'Amico this, D'Amico that. We made a mistake getting rid of Bobby Slowick. Nick Caley isn't any better. I would argue that that's not really.
I mean, he's not. But like, what do you want? I don't know what you want anybody to do. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, CJ Stroud just can't get the football to people. Like, even when they're open, like, he misses them.
Yeah.
And like Nico Collins fumbling, whatever. Like, do whatever you want, Nico. Like, you've been the only player on this team to do anything. I would prefer you hold on to the football because probably could have won that game.
Probably, yeah.
And like, despite everything, D'Amico Ryans, the unit that he leads, has us in position to win all 3 of these games that we had no business winning.
Yeah.
So I'm not ready to talk about D'Amico Ryans' job because I don't think it should ever be in jeopardy. Like,
I like D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, I think he's the only thing that's keeping this team together, if I'm being honest. Because from day one, CJ Stroud has not been like, I don't know. The people in the locker room see him differently than I do because he clearly has a seal on his chest and they elected him that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. He's just been someone who has no fire to him. Like, every time we talk, it's like, I wish CJ would get mad, do something.
I know.
Anything.
I literally said that today. I was like, he needs to show some type of emotion. Like, sure, he like kind of a little bit more forcefully put his helmet on like the helmet holder thing, but like, and maybe he was just like talking when it, like in the third quarter or fourth quarter, he was like talking a little bit more like, I don't know, strongly at someone on the sidelines. But I'm like, this dude, like, you go into post-game conferences and you're like, yeah, we just need to stop lollygagging and like we can't like keep on putting our heads down. It's a long season and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you're about to piss me off.
Yeah. I think
Like-
his quote after last game was, you know, it's a long season and people are going to say we suck and everything like that. I'm sorry, but you do.
I will say that you suck. Yeah, I am people. And I am going to say that. Because you haven't earned that. You haven't earned me saying that you're good.
Yeah.
After last year, like if it was like last year when we were in this position and we did kind of suck, even though we were winning games, I was not ready to say that we sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Guess what? I've given you the benefit of the doubt for a whole season and 3 games that we've lost.
Yeah, really since the Ravens game.
And should have won. Yeah, really since the Ravens
Outside of the one wild card game against the Chargers. And even that first half, they couldn't score at all.
Yeah.
Until he dribbled the ball off the ground and threw it to Xavier Hutchinson at the end of the half.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if he just got like confused with his warm-ups when he did with basketball or
I don't know.
Sorry, CJ. It's time's up, dude. Like
yeah, I think there needs to be I don't know, because it's always felt like in the beginning of CJ's career, like he went like a million games, like that was the storyline. He went so many games without throwing an interception. Like he didn't throw any interceptions.
Right.
But because of that, it's always felt like this with CJ, but it's always been like I'm trying to drop a ball in a bucket. I'm trying to hit a ring on a ring toss bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It's always felt like that. The offense has never felt like the 2 passes I can remember that were really grip it and rip it were the one to Tank Dell down the sideline in the Jaguars game where he was wide open. The one to Tank Dell in the Buccaneers game to put them into position, and then I guess the third one to score that touchdown at the end. Mm-hmm. Those are the 3 passes that I remember him just putting his foot in the ground and driving a pass into a tight window or just like putting it right where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. Everything else is let me just flick my wrist and see if I can get this ball to land exactly where I want it to. He has never just said, I'm going to rip this ball with full confidence. He says, I'm going to toss it like that and hope that it lands somewhere.
Yeah. And that just doesn't win you games.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Unless everything is perfect.
Literally. And we are not in the position for everything to be perfect right now.
You cannot.
Or ever.
You cannot short arm passes to Dalton Schultz.
No.
In 3rd down and 11 situations for exactly 11.5 yards, your way to a Super Bowl. You cannot do it. We just need someone who can make plays.
Someone who is willing to take a chance. And if it's like an interception, but it's an interception where it's like, okay, you took a shot, whatever, it didn't end up in our way. Like, fine, I'll take it.
Not interceptions to 2 random defenders.
Yes, like not stupid like ones where you're like, what were you even thinking? Like friggin' Russell Wilson interceptions. But like ones that make sense, ones where you're like, okay, you're trying to get something going, and I appreciate that. But yeah, something's got to change. We got to draft. We have to draft the quarterback.
Yeah, I see a lot of people asking for us to draft like a tackle in the first round, and I would be on board with that if we're picking anywhere between 4 and 10. But if we're picking in the top 3 of the draft, like I think it's time to move on. Draft a quarterback who can move out of the pocket, because C.J. Stroud's going to be in his 4th year of his contract next year. He's going to have to get paid after that.
Right.
And are we going to want to pay him? I don't, at this point, no.
I don't think he's going to be able to argue much.
But even still, he's a quarterback. Like Tua turned the ball over, was in the same position where he was kind of just like, and he achieved more success than this, at least through the air. Like they were the number 1 passing offense in the league. Yeah. They were setting the league on fire. Yeah. And he commanded a pretty hefty price from the Dolphins, even though he hadn't won anything. And now we're looking at a guy who, again, seems to be hell-bent on perfectly placing every pass. And if nothing else is perfect, if everything else isn't perfect, it all falls apart. Yeah. Because as soon as that first offensive lineman gets pushed back into him, it's forearm into the back.
It's over.
And then just like slowly drifting backwards and then sack and it's over.
Yeah. And maybe that's why he likes Dalton Schultz so much, because they both look so unathletic.
Yeah.
Like please move. Like I saw something the other day when CJ was doing like pregame, like, I don't even know, like footwork. And someone was like, he's got the fastest footwork in the league. And I was like, oh, heck no. That's crazy. That's a crazy hot take. Because absolutely not. I can name so many other quarterbacks that have like, not even just like faster footwork, but just smarter footwork. Like if you're going, don't just run to run. Like, because he does that all the time. He takes a lap around the field whenever he's getting chased. And what does he do with it? No, he gets sacked all the way in the freaking end zone. And it's like, you got to be smart with the way that you run. Like, Patrick Mahomes it. Like, get in there. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, let me turn around. Okay, perfect. Let me run on the field and throw it all the way on the field for a touchdown. It's like, you just gotta be smart with the way that you move. Every movement has to be intentional. You can't just like, well, let me try to run away. So, I don't know. I don't mean to be depressing, but I'm depressed.
Yeah.
So
I think until further notice, I'm on Lenore Steller's watch. So the glasses will stay on the remainder of the podcast because I just can't deal with this anymore.
Will the hoodie?
The hoodie will also remain on. Everything that marks my sadness and shame will remain on the rest of the podcast.
I don't have a hoodie or else I would put on. I also don't have glasses, so.
Yeah. But you will be taking a picture of these for the thumbnail, though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will show my shame. Something to, I guess, also one more sad comment. Jacksonville now officially owns Jacksonville again.
Yeah,
for the first time since 2017. We almost made it 10 years of owning Jacksonville, but we freaking blew it.
I did see some people in our comments on the TikTok we posted just before this game talking a little bit crazy about Jacksonville, yelling Duval in our comments and stuff like that. I would just like to remind you that we are not a good football team right now.
Yeah, I would like to remind you that we are the Titans last year.
Yeah.
So guess what, honey? The Colts are coming your way.
Yeah,
and they're winning the division hands down.
The Jaguars did not look good.
No. If you're struggling against us, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like Trevor Lawrence, that was boneheaded interception. Brian Thomas looked like he didn't know how to play football out there until the final drive.
Exactly. Continued to drop. Like, there was one where Stingley was on him, and I thought it was because, like, he didn't catch – sorry, restart. Brian Thomas didn't catch the ball, and I thought it was because Stingley kind of knocked the ball around a little bit. Foley didn't touch him.
Yeah, he just dropped it going down.
Like, came out of his arms.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, the heck? So,
I don't know. This was not an impressive game for either team. I don't know where the Texans go from here other than, I don't know. If they lose to the Titans next week, I think it may be time for a 1 week benching.
Absolutely.
If not permanent benching and tanking for Lenore Sellers.
Absolutely. If we lose, we're on garbage watch right now, but if we lose next week, it is officially garbage time.
Yeah.
And in the full sense of the word, like we have to be committed to being garbage time now.
Yeah.
Like, we can't play around with the idea you're either garbage or you're not. And I'm fine with it. We want to commit to it. But Enough of this, like, oh, but we're good. We're not good.
Yeah.
We're not good. And didn't Will Anderson go out too?
He was hurt. He was down on one of the later plays, but he just seemed like he was out of breath or something like that, or like got rolled up on.
Okay, never mind.
Because he jogged off the field. So
talk about a guy that we're gonna have to pay a lot next year.
I mean, but like that was always the discussion. Like when you traded up to draft him, it's like, okay, well, like yeah, you get your quarterback and your edge rusher, 2 and 3, but like you're gonna have to pay both of them at some time, and now you may not have to pay one of them. So
that's true. Which I mean, I guess that's the gamble. You know,
yeah.
It's I guess not super likely that they would both be fantastic. So at least we got one that was. I mean, because gosh, they could have both been terrible.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And who knows? Like I think we like CJ Stroud enough as a person, so I never want to be like. I never want to dog at him too hard, but man, this is just frustrating and like.
I want him to be good so bad. Like I like the kid a lot. I just need him to like show some passion behind the game and to like have fun with it. He looks like he's having the worst time of his life. Yeah. And I am too. So I mean, I guess we're mirroring. But like I like the kid. I want him to do well. But he's just not. And I'm just tired of like I don't know, like cutting him slack after slack after slack after slack.
Yeah, so. It can only make so many excuses.
And like if he doesn't stay with the Texans, I wish him well elsewhere. I really do.
Hold on, is it still recording? It's not.
Okay, so we just cut back from, or we just realized the camera wasn't recording for what was probably like 20 minutes, which is kind of annoying.
It's kind of annoying.
So I don't know what we're gonna do with that time there because we have the audio, but we don't have any footage to go with that. So.
But the audio is gold, so we may just have to do some like bootleg work where we have to like put the audio over like a fun image that we make.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get creative with that.
Or we'll just put it over footage of us talking that doesn't make any sense.
Or we'll put it over footage of our game this week.
Yeah.
To really set the tone.
Yeah, I think just to reiterate in case we can't use any of that is we're just frustrated with the way that CJ Stroud has been playing, and it just doesn't seem like, it seems like he is absolutely dependent on everything going exactly right on every play. Mm-hmm. And the minute something breaks down, it all falls apart. He puts that forearm into the back of the lineman coming back towards him, and then he falls back for a 10-yard sack.
Yeah.
It feels like his entire career has been trying to throw a ring toss bottle, like a ring onto a ring toss bottle. Or trying to like, I don't know, throw a dart into a dartboard. That's all he's trying to do. He's never just been one to sit back, grip it and rip it. And for that reason, the glasses stay on, the hoodie stays on. We're going Lenore Sellers mode.
Yeah, absolutely. Hands down, fully agree.
Yeah.
Right there with you. Also, Christian Kirk didn't really even, I feel like he didn't really make that much of a difference. But again, he's not the problem, so I feel like he wouldn't coming back in. So at this point, it's not our receivers. Our receivers, like Jalen Noel, great. I'm so happy he's with us. Jaden Higgins, also a fantastic rookie. And of course, Nico Collins, like he's been the one thing that we've had besides like our defense. But I think it's just CJ. And that sucks to say because I like the kid and I want him to do well, but he's just not. And he hasn't done well for a long time. And I'm beginning to wonder if it's, I don't know, just because things worked out in his favor and now everyone has his film and they know what he does and now they know how to make it not perfect for him and they know if they mess that up for him, then he can't do well. So, and it's easy. It's so easy if you do that, you know? Yeah. It's so easy to make things not perfect for you to work in. So,
yeah.
I don't know. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I'm officially on Lenore Sellers' watch. The glasses will stay on the rest of the podcast, so will the hoodie.
Do you have any other things you want to talk about with the Texans?
No. We're just going to try and salvage as much of the audio as we can, I think.
I do have a funny transition, though, to get us back in the mood a little bit. So on the first Jacksonville touchdown, which was also while we were in Cook Shack, as we walked in. So it was a great lunch. But they had the running back who I've never seen before, Tutton, come in, and I like rewatched the game when I came home from lunch and everything, and they were like, "Oh, and it looks like Tootin's in the end zone, touchdown for Tootin." I'm like, "Who the Tootin?" Oh my gosh! I was like, "Is that how you say his name? Who is this kid? And how do you say his name?"
Oh, that's funny.
So, I'm the number one Tootin fan.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a sad day, all in all. Yeah, but we both faced the Texans, so we're both 0-1 for the week.
Woohoo.
Next game up, Vikings 48, Bengals 10.
And I just have to stand exactly on what I said. The Vikings, Kevin O'Connell magic, so back, so alive.
Yeah.
Flowing, if you will. Overflowing, if you will.
Yeah, I have a follow-up question to that in just 1 second. I just need to say beforehand that Jake Browning is officially on my terror list. He's officially a football terrorist in my eyes. Throwing 2 more interceptions today after 3 last week. I just can't. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
The Bengals are done. Stick a fork in them.
Yeah, they're so donezo. The moment you put your whole, like, Super Bowl hopes. Super Bowl.
That's where we need to put Jake Browning in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, when you put all your hopes on him, that's when you've lost.
Yeah.
The moment you put your belief in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. Isaiah Rodgers, one of the DBs for the Vikings, had a pick six, a forced fumble that he returned for a touchdown, and he also forced another fumble in the game. So the Vikings, like, first of all, the Vikings defense outscored the Texans offense today, which is awesome. Isaiah Rodgers outscored the Texans today, which is awesome.
It's not a high bar.
Yeah, but still, it's just, I don't know. I was counting on Carson Wentz being horrible, but here's my follow-up question for you now, based on what we discussed. How bad is JJ McCarthy?
Bad.
Because they just opened a can of whoop-ass on the Bengals.
Absolutely.
They put 48 on them.
I told you, the Vikings are a good team. You put the right quarterback in, a quarterback who knows anything about football and has done league football for any amount of time, and they're who they were last year, where you're like, wow, this team can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, almost indistinguishable from last year.
Exactly.
And, like, the defense did score a lot for them and, like, put them in really good field position quite often. But then my follow-up question to that is, are they playing harder for Carson Wentz than they were for JJ? Do they not believe in him? Do they not want to play hard for him?
I mean, Justin Jefferson was happy with his boy on the first game. He was the biggest JJ fan. JJ and JJ.
Yeah.
They were tight.
They should have made that Adidas commercial instead of Travis and Trevor Lawrence.
Adidas really missed the whatever on that one. Sorry. Couldn't get the idiom. But no, I don't know. I just think it's the Vikings. You put anyone in there who knows what they're doing, and boom, they fill in the gaps. Especially against freaking Jake Browning. I don't know why people thought that would be a close match.
Yeah.
Personally.
Okay.
Do you think the Super Bowl is hell?
Yeah. And I think Jake Browning needs to go there now.
Is that all you had to say?
Yeah, I don't have anything else on this game. Because what else do you want me to say? They literally got dog walks. They got absolutely spanked. They got killed.
Yeah.
They cooked their stripes and ate them.
I mean, truly. They need to borrow that from the Colt superfan. I think they own that phrase now.
Yeah. It was bad. Do you have anything else in that game?
No, I was just really happy that I was right.
Yeah, so you're up 1 on the week. Okay.
I need that.
Next game, Steelers 21, Patriots 14. I think both these teams are bad.
This just goes to say, jerseys aren't everything. I'm sorry, I reported incorrectly in our last podcast. It's the all red throwback jerseys.
Okay.
So red on red, not white on red.
Okay.
So maybe that is what messed it up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't fully give up my jersey theory yet. But no, the Steelers defense was pretty incredible. They had 5 turnovers, but like they didn't do too much with it, which is classic Steelers.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that's kind of what won them the game. Drake May looked better, like, yards-wise than Aaron Rodgers did. They had the same-ish stats. Like, they both had 2 touchdowns and an interception. But Like the Steelers filled in the gaps elsewhere. So like I'm not sad about how the Patriots did. I'm sure they're not like super depressed about it either. I'm sure they're upset because they could have won that game. But it also just shows me that the Steelers are just still terrible.
Yeah.
And I have no hope in Aaron Rodgers.
I don't have any faith in. I think that's another cog in the transitive property chain that we have going, to where like the Patriots beat the Raiders barely, and then the Raiders lost by 1 million to the Chargers or whatever. Then the Patriots, who they played last week that they barely beat,
was it? Shoot. Jets? No.
Yeah, was it?
It was the Jets, right?
I don't know.
I forgot.
No, that's who the Steelers played. Yeah, the Steelers played no. I don't know. It's a train wreck. But just know that like the Patriots and Steelers are both probably hovering around the same level of bad, I think.
Yeah.
And I think they had, I don't know, there was a moment where I thought the Patriots were going to get back into it whenever they had like 4th down and 1 from the Steelers 30-yard line. And like Pop Douglas caught a pass and then ran backwards, which I don't know if he was at the 1st down line or not, but he tried to take a step back to go around the defender and got pulled down immediately. So I don't know. I guess congrats, Steelers. You're on to the next one.
I mean, yeah, they're what, 2-1?
Yeah.
So I guess good job, guys.
If I had to watch them in the playoffs, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I feel like that always is what it comes down to, and then we always have to watch them lose catastrophically in week 1. It's never a fun time for anyone. I don't like watching the Steelers.
Yeah. Next game up, Colts 41, Titans 20.
Are we ready to say it?
That the Colts are that good? No.
Yeah. Oh, you're not?
No.
I mean, I guess it is the Titans, but it was their first away game.
Yeah.
I just think Jonathan Taylor is incredible.
I think Jonathan Taylor has always been really good.
He is incredible. But I think that Daniel Jones is just what they needed, because they just need, again, someone to be semi-competent at football.
Yeah, they need someone to not lose them the game.
Yes. They need someone to not Anthony Richardson it up.
Yeah, which
sucks for him, but...
Which I guess is fine, because, like, I mean, Gardner Minshew did the same thing 2 years ago. And, you know, like, I think it took them about as far as it can take them. I think the division will probably come down to one of the last days, especially if the Jaguars can win their games against the Colts. But I don't know. I mean, they look good today. I just don't think that... Like, I think Cam Ward made his first big mistake to open the game, and I think that was all they needed to just, all right, we're done. We're going to just lean on you and you're done.
Yeah.
Because, like, Cam Ward threw a pick 6 on, like, the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just all Colts. So... I don't know. I think the Colts are a good team. I think they've always been a good team. I just...
They've been sneaky good before, whereas now they're, like, in plain sight good.
Yeah.
Are they great? I am not ready to say that yet.
Yeah, I think their wins are over a bad Dolphins team, a sneaky bad Broncos team, and a bad Titans team.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that they're playing well at the moment. I think Daniel Jones is the first player to throw for 3 touchdowns and run for 3 touchdowns without a turnover in his team's first 3 games in the Super Bowl era. So that's pretty good. But I mean, like, you know, he's never lighting it up. Like, that's 1 touchdown on the ground, 1 touchdown through the air every game. Like, it's not pedestrian, but it's not, you know.
That's better than what CJ's doing.
Oh, yes. But it's not, you know, MVP levels of performance.
Right.
So, I think as long as he can continue to play turnover-free football, I think they'll be decent.
Yeah.
I just can't guarantee how long that'll take.
Yeah. They'll make a decent run. They'll, for sure, probably make it past the wild card round.
I don't know about for sure making it past that.
Really? You don't think they'll win the first round?
No, because they'll probably end up having to play the Chiefs or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then what? So.
Then it's over.
Yeah.
I don't know. They'll definitely make the playoffs.
I think they'll definitely win the division because
yes.
I mean, like I said earlier, like their only real competition in the division now is the Jaguars, and they didn't look amazing today.
No.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I just wonder how we're gonna look against the Colts. Like similar to what we did today against the Jags, or worse.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're a better team than the Jaguars are.
Yeah.
Although I think that Trevor Lawrence, despite everything, is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. I just don't know. I'll never understand why Trevor Lawrence plays the way that he does. I don't understand it. But
Yeah. What do you mean?
like he sometimes, like even now, like I'll see him just absolutely rip like a laser over the middle. And I'm like, okay, that's why he was drafted number 1 overall. That's why he was supposed to be the next Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just plays like dog shit for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And I'll never understand why that is. So
he's still on fraud watch.
yeah, I mean he'll
I think he's permanently on the fraud watch.
Yeah, until he retires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that's the Colts. Good for them. Whatever. Can't say that I'm happy, but whatever.
Yeah. Next game in the afternoon slate: Panthers 30, Falcons 0.
Crazy. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, since the Falcons destroyed a Vikings team asterisk that had JJ McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yes. Yeah, that had
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. Now that the Panthers beat the crap out of the Falcons, are the Panthers then better than the Vikings?
With JJ McCarthy, I think everyone is better than the Vikings except for the Bears.
Yeah.
For that 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Because even the Bears are better than the Vikings for 3 quarters of that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what happened in that game.
I think they just dropped the ball. It's new season, whatever.
Yeah.
New coach, new whatever, wanting to prove things, a nasty article comes out about you.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel the same way about the Panthers that I would have felt about the Texans if they had won this game today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think this is, like, on paper, this is, like, a very convincing win. But when you look at the game, you're like, what do you want me to do with this information?
Right. You're 1-2.
You're 1-2. And you won 30-0, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care.
It's not like it was the Packers or anything.
Yeah, it's the god awful Falcons who didn't score a touchdown until like the very end of the game on against a bad Vikings team.
Exactly, with the JJ McCarthy team.
Yeah, and like I don't know. We posted last week about how. Well, we talked last week about how Bryce Young was going to be on garbage watch if he didn't throw a passing touchdown in the first half. Now, he did score a rushing touchdown.
But not a passing one.
But not a passing touchdown.
So is he on garbage watch?
I think he remains on garbage watch.
We'll give him a pass this week. Instead of being garbage, he's still on garbage watch.
I don't want to give him a pass this week because I have been fighting with Panthers fans, or Panthers fans have found that TikTok since the end of the game. And all of them were typing like 30-0, 30-0, 30-0. I would like to know how you feel about your offense having 224 yards in the entirety of the game.
Yeah, I looked at that. I was like, only that many yards?
Yeah, I would like to know how you feel about Bryce Young having 125 yards passing with no passing touchdowns.
Yeah. Because I will be honest with you, if that were us, I would not feel good.
Yeah.
I would be happy for a win, of course. You're always happy for a win in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't feel great about it.
Yeah.
So look me in the eyes and tell me that you feel good about that.
Like if we beat the Titans next week and CJ Stroud throws for 100 passing yards, but we win 30-0, I'm still going to be wearing these glasses in the next podcast. Like I'm still going to be on Lenore Sellers watch because who cares?
Yeah, it's like, it kind of looks like you won that on accident. Or like the game was just handed to you.
Yeah.
And
like credit to the Panthers defense because they bottled up the Falcons offense. Which Michael Penix Jr., he might be bad.
He might be bad.
I don't know. Like, I just can't believe that 11 quarterbacks have been taken in the first round the last 3 years.
Dude.
All of them might be bad, except for maybe Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And, like, Jackson Dart hasn't played yet, so we'll see.
So we don't freaking know. Yeah.
I just can't believe that. But, like, the people getting in our mentions, talking about Bryce Young, like, he just won the Super Bowl today. I would just like to know how you feel, because I don't know. It wasn't convincing.
Honest answers only. We're not going to judge. Because, again, we've laid out our hearts for you about our team. We've been honest. Now we're asking for your honesty. Yeah.
So the Panthers offense, they scored 30 points. They scored on 5 drives. Here are the lengths of the drives they scored on. So the first drive they scored was off of a John Parker Romo missed field goal, which is hilarious because they just cut Yam Haiku. And then John
Then now this guy
Barbaremo
sucks.
misses his only
Yeah.
kick attempt from 49 yards, and that was their only chance to get points all day today.
He's on garbage watch now.
So yeah, I hope Younghoe didn't leave the airport yet. But so the Panthers on that missed field goal drive 61 yards from their own 39. That's the opening drive of the game for the Panthers. So all of those are scripted plays. They've rehearsed them in practice over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Those plays have been called for a week now.
Yeah.
So good for you for executing, but not exactly a true test of how good at quarterback you can be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The next drive, 48 yards. Then after that, 28 yards, 30 yards, 21 yards.
That's atrocious.
Those are all scoring drives.
I mean, true.
But they're either field goals or short fields based on Michael Penix's interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not exactly a ringing endorsement of the way that Bryce Young has led this team, because they had even shorter fields to score from, and they were only able to come up with field goals. So, I don't know what do you want me to do with this game?
Yeah. Just let us know.
Do you want me to put Bryce Young in the good category? You want to put him in the B tier quarterbacks? Because I don't think this does anything for me to move the needle on Bryce Young at all.
Yeah. If you had to choose for him to be your choice for the next 2-3 years based on this game, would you say yes?
Yeah, and I would say no, but
I would say no.
I don't know.
Yeah, he went. Michael Penix went Anthony Richardson mode today.
He was below the Anthony Richardson line.
He was at exactly 50% completion percentage.
So he was exactly at the Anthony Richardson line. Okay,
Yes.
That's tough. He had a really bad pick six, basically the same one that Cam Ward threw.
Yikes.
Just not looking when you go to throw a check down, just throwing a little lollipop ball to the sideline. Mm-hmm. We did have a Kirk Cousins sighting today. He did get in the game for a little while.
Does he have his helmet on?
He played in the game. He had 29 passing yards.
Shoot. Good for Kirko.
Yeah, this was a depressing game, and I don't think it was really ever on Red Zone.
No.
Because, again, they weren't in the red zone. They just kicked field goals from
They were just handed red zones.
Yeah, or they scored a pick six or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let us know, because I don't know what you want me to do with that game, Bryce Young fans. Next game up, Eagles 33, Rams 26. What a game!
Yeah, it was a crazy start. They were playing around and they were going to lose this game.
Yeah, I think the next couple games here are pretty crazy, but this was one of the crazy ones.
Yeah. But I mean, gosh, they pulled through, which is crazy. I mean, the Rams have lost the past 6 times that they've met with the Eagles. And
they had this one won today.
They certainly did. They looked really good. And then something happened in the locker room. And
not even. I mean, they scored coming in a half. I don't know what happened after that, but
I don't know. And then second half, Jalen Hurts came alive, and it was crazy. And then it was down to the wire, and then they got him up to where the Rams were, blocked field goal, taken all the way down, big boy touchdown.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, so the Eagles were down 26-7 just at a half. But Jalen Hurts finally turned it on through 3 touchdown passes in the second half. A.J. Brown finally got going.
And he looked good.
Yeah.
As he always does.
He was running over dudes out there. There was a point, I think, after the Eagles scored their second touchdown and a half where Jalen Hurts was in a very heated discussion with their play caller, Kevin Petula, on the sideline.
Oh.
I don't know what that was about.
It's fun to say. Petula.
Yeah, so I don't know what that was about. Probably there, damn, I could do that the whole time, but you won't let me for some reason.
It's so weird.
Yeah, so there was some tension on the sideline, but I think that's healthy. I think that's what you need in Philadelphia.
For sure.
I think that's what usually gets you going.
Absolutely. Yeah. That is kind of what, exactly, needs to happen. It's part of the Philly way. You have to get pissed at your coaches. Someone does. Your team, your fan base.
Yeah,
someone has to get pissed.
Angry.
Yeah.
So I think the Eagles are trailing 26-21, and the Rams are driving down to go kick a field goal and go up 29-21. And the Eagles blocked it. Then they proceeded to drive 91 yards down the field.
Crazy.
Score a touchdown on 4th down to Devontae Smith. But then they let the Rams drive all the way to the 34-yard line. They were going to kick a 44-yard field goal to win the game. and they blocked the field goal again.
Yeah. This was the week of blocked field goals.
Yeah, there must have been like 4 or 5.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone let out a secret or something.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
Yeah, it makes me wonder why they couldn't just do that in the Colts game, but whatever.
I digress.
Yeah, Jordan Davis picked up the ball and he ran like, I think, 18 miles an hour to the end zone?
18.5 miles an hour.
He was moving. And the Eagles, they won. They came back and won.
They did. And Jalen Hurts knew that his boy could do it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? In the post-game FaceTime by Maria.
Yeah. They were...
on Sunday Night Football, like pre-game or whatever, they had a... oh, hey Dahlia. She's here. They had a FaceTime interview with... what's his name?
Jordan Davis. And... he was like having his interview, and then all of a sudden Jalen Hurts walks into his room, and and then Jordan's like, "Hey, Jalen, come on, like come join the interview." And then Maria's asking Jalen questions, and Jalen's like, "Oh, I knew he could do it. I knew he had it in him. I told him he could get moving, whatever." And it was funny. Yeah.
But I don't know, just that type of energy coming from your quarterback really just made me jealous.
Yeah, crazy game. So. I think you picked the Eagles. I picked the Rams. So you're up 2 right now, right?
Let's freaking go. Have some insurance.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to the end.
Yes. So next game, Buccaneers 29, Jets 27. Mm-hmm. This game was similar, but the Buccaneers ended up staying on top, unlike the Rams.
Yeah.
So the Buccaneers were up 23-6. But Tyrod Taylor kept the Jets in it. Like I think they were down 24 to like 21 or something like that. No, they're down 23 to like 17 or something like that. And they're gonna kick a field goal to go up by 9. Mm-hmm. And then they blocked it again. The Jets blocked it and ran it all the way back for a touchdown. Yeah. To go up by 1 with like 3 minutes left. But I mean, Baker just can't be stopped.
No. And again, you put quarterbacks like Baker in a situation like that, it's like you've given them super fuel. Like they're going down there. The invincible star again. Like you've just handed it to them. Guess what? They're going down there and they're scoring. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. And then Baker is so funny. He's always salty. He's always trying to like, well, yeah, this person from 8th grade football class said that I would never make it. Guess what?
Yeah, he's motivated by, maybe more motivated by Hayden Spike than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen someone so motivated by his haters than Baker Mayfield. I feel like every game he has someone where he's like, well, yeah, like my best friend's like hamster told me that I couldn't do it. And guess what? I won the game just like this.
Yeah. I think his the Jets DC was the one who cut him in where in like Carolina or something like that.
Carolina. Yeah, he was like, yes, it was good to have a win or something like that. I don't know, it was funny. Also, power of the fun jersey, the creamsicle jerseys, dude, those are sick. They're probably my favorite. Yeah, I've got to say, more than the Jags. Jags were pretty sick today too, as much as I hate to say. No, but the creamsicle ones. Yeah, those are nice. So nice. When all the Bucs fans wore it to our stadium last week, they were really nice. I have to say.
Yeah, do you like the white or the orange better?
I like more cream than I do orange.
I see.
Because I feel like the orange is a little severe. I do like the orange hat that they have, but it has to be paired with a white jersey, right? Or else it's just too much. Yeah. If you like, the proportions don't.
Yeah, it's like a creamsicle bar.
Exactly. Yeah, there's more cream and there's less orange. Well, good point. What do you prefer? The same?
Yeah, I think so. I think I like that color orange a lot. Like it's probably my favorite color, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was funny watching Aaron Glenn on that sideline after. I don't know if you saw the video of him.
So he was high stepping.
Yeah, he was high stepping on the sideline after they blocked it.
Which I'm glad that the Jets have that.
Yeah.
Someone who's like excited for them, because the Jets were in it. They were in this game. Yeah. But they like Baker Mayfield is unstoppable in this situation.
That's three games 3 game-winning drives to Baker Mayfield this season.
Yeah.
Drive down the field, kick a field goal. Drive down the field to score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Drive down the field, kick a field goal.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really. When's it gonna stop?
I mean, I think ideally, if you're the Buccaneers, you'd probably just like to beat somebody for once, but
Right.
and you'll take the 3-0 start.
I mean, it's one of 6 teams that are 3-0 right now.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Yeah. Next game up, we're gonna throw it over to you, our Raiders correspondent. Commanders 41, Raiders 24.
Yeah.
The Raiders may be super ass.
So as a Raiders correspondent, it's not looking the best on the outlook of our season.
Yeah.
I don't know where Ashton Genty is. He has not had a game where he's had 4 yards a carry, averaged.
Yeah.
He was 3.7 yards per carry.
Better.
So he's getting there.
He had his career high, 63 yards rushing today.
Yeah, but that doesn't win games. So, and for the 6th overall pick, I think.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Come on, dude.
I just don't know what the Raiders thought they were like. Yeah, their running back room was horrible last year, but
I don't know if it's just like
I feel like you could sign somebody in free agency.
Or we got to get better at like making like pockets, or like blocking or whatever. Get the tight ends in there and like kind of make a way. I don't know. Got to make something happen. And then Brock didn't look too impressive this game either.
No, he had pedestrian numbers, but maybe he's still hurt.
I think he's still hurt. They just need to sit him out for a game. They need to stop like aggravating this issue and just get him better so he can be Brock Bowers because they need it. That's
I think if he goes away, they have nothing left. Because
exactly.
like Trey Tucker had a big game. He had 3 touchdowns, but like I don't know. And in the middle of the field, like it's usually Brock Bowers between the 20s, like to move them big chunks of yardage down the field. And he just wasn't that today because I don't think he's 100% healthy. So
yeah,
I don't know. Marcus Mariota did enough to not lose this game.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean the Commanders got a lot of help in the return game. They had like a long punt return touchdown.
Yeah.
And a couple long other returns like kickoffs from Devo and stuff like that. So
it's weird because their stats were pretty similar. Like all their stats. Like the Commanders were just a little like maybe 1 or 2 like notches better statistically on a few different variables, but those were the ones that made the difference.
Yeah, well, I think the Raiders probably made up a bunch of that in garbage time because they were down like 31 to 10
that's
or
true.
Like
that's
that.
true. So didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But I don't know if Mariota will be coming back. I mean, he and Dan Quinn may have to work out some stuff.
Were they fighting?
Did you see what happened?
No, I didn't see.
Marcus Mariota laid this man out.
Oh, he hit him on the sideline.
He got pushed out. I'll show you. He got pushed by a Raiders defender to the sidelines, and I don't know why Dan Quinn was just standing there, but he just stood there with his arms out, and he literally like fell all the way back, smacked the back of his head on the mat, and like got up. He had a mark on his nose or something. Like
using concussion protocol.
I would hope so. I would hope so. Also, I can't do 2 things at once.
On the left side.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll show you. It's not funny, but it is funny. Because he's okay. It wouldn't be funny if he's
in
no, okay,
protocol.
look, he is.
I see it. Yeah, I see the mark on his face. Oh my gosh.
Now we have to watch this stupid Sonic commercial.
Other soft drink places are available. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Jeremy McNichols also scored like a huge long run. Like
yeah, that's
bounced
right.
off a couple people.
Yeah, again, I don't know who this man is besides this.
Okay,
yeah,
so
look,
he's going to the sideline.
Going and then boom!
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's super bald on that hit.
I know.
He got all the hair taken off his head.
Look at this replay.
It's showing it. Oh,
boom!
Yeah, face mask to the head, and his head bounces.
I know.
Dribbles his head on the sideline.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Oh.
It's like, dang, okay, but
yeah,
no.
The only person who could stop the Commanders was Dan Quinn's skull on the pavement.
Exactly, but no, they'll be fine. But
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what Jaden Daniels, what his condition looks like next week.
Yeah,
It's not like a hard injury. It's just like a more precautionary type thing, from what I understand.
And obviously they didn't need the help today.
No.
The Raiders are
Mariota can do it.
Super ass.
Yeah.
They're bad, and they're gonna get worse. I feel like because you can only hold your water for so long being a bad team in the NFL. I feel like.
Yeah.
Although maybe not, because the next game was Browns 13, Packers 10.
Like a atrocious score. That is a yucky, gross score to end your game with.
Yeah.
Like, that tells me that game was boring as flip.
Yeah. And I mean, like, after a week, like, we spent the first 2 weeks of the season crowning the Packers Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
They shit the bed in Cleveland.
Schmidt
their bed.
The bed.
He Schmidt their pants for them.
That is the funniest last name ever.
Yeah, there's really nothing that happened in this game. Like, Quinshon Judkins ended up going for 94 yards. I don't know how to feel about him yet. I don't know. Maybe he's innocent. Who knows? Charges dropped, I think, but I'm always suspicious. Domestic violence, obviously. But he did score the game-tying touchdown. The Browns' defense is for real.
Yeah.
They're allowing 204 yards per game, which is the least in the NFL by far.
I mean, Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Come on.
They're crazy.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Now, the crazy, like, interesting stuff really started to happen on, like, the final drive. I don't know how much of this game you actually caught.
Not too much. Well, not too much. But I did watch the highlights from the last part of the game.
Yeah, but the Packers were basically driving in. The game was still tied at 10. Packers are driving in to go kick a field goal to go up and win the game. And they're trying to run out the clock. And Josh Jacobs gets held up, like, as he's going to the ground. And they punch the ball out. And it's loose. And I'm pretty sure the Browns recover it. And they go and they review it. And I don't know if it's because Josh Jacobs kind of, like, fell on top of it again. And they couldn't tell who fully recovered it or what. But the ball definitely comes out before he hits the ground. Even the announcers were like, I don't know how you explain that. Like, he lost the ball.
Yeah.
He fumbled. And the ball should have been given to the Browns, but it wasn't.
What?
And so then the
Packers...
Packers...
no one challenged it?
They reviewed it because they ruled it a fumble on the field. Or, like, they were going to rule it a fumble on the field. Or I think they did challenge it. They challenged it to say that it was fumble and nothing happened.
What the heck?
And so the Packers got to line up and kick a field goal to go in front, but...
Well, good thing they didn't win, because ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, because they blocked the kick. Another blocked field goal.
Yeah.
And they tried to pick it up.
Deserved.
But they were too Browns to do that, so they just ended up, like, falling over it after trying, like, 4 times to pick it up.
I mean, whatever gets you the possession, honestly.
Yeah, and then Joe Flacco completes 1 pass, and that was it. Like, I don't know how the Packers blew that game, but they did.
Miserably.
I didn't think in a million years there was any chance the Browns won that game.
Never.
And yet the Packers come back down to earth.
Yeah, that was crazy. I that was not in my cards. I literally wrote down, do we need further explanation in our predictions? So
yeah,
that
turns out we did.
Yeah, I guess. All right, Browns. Their jerseys were not my favorite. Their outfits.
Their outfits, yeah. Yeah, I think the Browns have, like, a pretty classic jersey. They just need to stick with it. Like, I love their helmets.
Yeah.
And they just need to stick with those.
Their helmets are good. This one just looks like a child designed it.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Because it's just all brown with, like, a stripe. It's like telling a first grader, like, draw a football jersey. And then you gave them 2 colors, and this is what they did. Yeah. Respectfully.
But yeah, holy crap, Packers got a lot of questions answered before they head into Jerry World next weekend for Sunday Night Football. Because they're going to need to play, well, they'll get right next week because the Cowboys are so bad on defense.
They truly are, dude.
Anything else in that game?
No, that's all I got.
Next game up, Chargers 23, Broncos 20.
Chargers almost did this game away.
Yeah, and yet the Broncos choked it again.
But the Broncos didn't look bad either.
No, but that makes it worse.
Yeah.
I mean, they did look pretty bad in the first half. Like, they were just doing whatever. But then they came out at halftime, and Bo Nix had this was a big theme of today, too, where he did the same thing Patrick Mahomes was doing 1,000 times in the primetime game. He was just, like, running forward and throwing laterals at the line of scrimmage. and he threw one to J.K. Dobbins, who like scooped it off the turf and then like somehow scored a touchdown.
Dang.
But it was just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Little did I know that we would watch it happen 2 more times in prime time. I just don't know what's like blocked field goals and horrible laterals to nowhere.
That was the theme this week.
Mm-hmm.
We had to stick to it.
Yeah. So the Broncos were leading like 20-10 or something like that. 20-13 at least.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was. I think it was 2013.
And they just blew it. They blew it. Najee Harris probably tore his Achilles, which is sad.
That is really sad. I feel like that dude's just been through so much.
Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, he lost his eye. Now he lost his Achilles. It's just not a good start.
Just losing everything. This poor guy.
Yeah, but Quentin Johnston seems to have gotten his hands back.
Q is back.
I don't know why he just couldn't catch a football his first couple years in the league, but
sometimes it takes a second to get your hands.
I guess so.
You earn your hands.
Yeah, he earned them today. He had some pretty crazy catches.
Literally 6 receptions, 89 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he looked incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was that one pass on a double coverage that he just somehow ended up with.
Literally, just like snagged it.
Mm-hmm.
So he is him for the Chargers. Lad McConkey, needs to look out.
I mean, he hasn't done much at all this season.
Yeah, exactly. They traded places, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, good for the Chargers. They have Lad McConkey if they need a backup, but Q is so back.
Yeah. Yeah. Justin Herbert to tie the game up. Probably one of the most ridiculous plays you'll see this weekend. That was just insane.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, where he escapes a sack twice, rolls to his left, throws to it like with the defender all over Keenan Allen and just like fits it in where only Keenan Allen can catch it. Ridiculous.
See, that is exciting football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this game is not a high scoring game per se, but exciting football. Something that would get me fired up as a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
So, good for the Chargers. But yeah, no, he looks good.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert is doing what they said he would do this season.
Yeah,
so.
And he drove him right down the field again after the Broncos couldn't get anything going, and they won the game.
Got it done.
So the Broncos choke again. They're not winning shit this year. They're just not made to win games.
They're the biggest frauds. They've been hyped up an astronomical amount for what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're a fine football team who can't close.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Basically. They're not winning anything this year.
No.
Now they're 1-2. Now the Chargers are sneaky 3-0, leading that division by 2 games.
Yeah, that's
with
crazy.
With the win over the Chiefs.
And
the Broncos. And the Raiders.
Dang. Imagine that. Imagine if they win the division over the Chiefs.
I mean, they probably will at this point. It's looking like it.
Yeah. The Chiefs are not looking good. At least for the first 6 weeks.
Yeah. We'll see what happens whenever 3-4 comes back. But, yeah, that's probably one of the better games of the afternoon slate because some of these were just... 2 of them were blowouts and the other one was a stinker. So we'll start with one of the blowouts first. Seahawks 44, Saints 13.
I wrote down, oh my goodness, the Seahawks defense is so good. And then in quotations, or maybe also, oh my goodness, the Saints suck so bad.
Yeah, I think the Saints improved their uniform game today. I think they, like the white helmets.
I do like those.
Very good. Look very like Pope mode. So.
Very saint-like.
Very Saints go marching today. And they did not go marching today. I think that... I mean, it's like I was just saying, like, when you're a bad team, you can keep up for a while. But eventually there's going to be a point where, like, the wheels fall off a little bit. And I think today was that day where...
Yeah.
It usually happens whenever another team, like, gets a huge advantage in one phase of the game. And that was what it was today. Torrey Horton... returned a punt for a touchdown. This is the first one for Seattle in 10 years.
Dang.
Then on the very next play, on the very next punt, Seattle followed it up with the blocked punt, which is the first one the Saints have had blocked since 2011.
Are you serious?
So it was a generationally bad game for the Saints special team.
And the Saints were about to lose a record amount, like have the biggest
halftime deficit.
Yes.
Since like the 90s or something like that.
Yeah. So it was about to be triply historic.
Yeah. Well, the very next kickoff,
just
Seattle
kidding.
returned a kickoff for 60 yards, almost broke it for a touchdown. So the special teams really like put the Saints down, essentially 21 points before they even got off the mat.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was it. That was the whole thing. Because I mean, the Saints have been playing right around that 20-point margin, like trying to get teams right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they scored 21 against 49ers. They were trying to score their 20 points against the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they were down 21 in the first, and that was just too much for them to come back from.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We did have a Tyler Shuck sighting though.
Is he wearing a helmet?
He was playing. Yeah.
Shoot.
I think I just saw him get sacked or something like that. But
Awesome. Okay, well that's what I expected. So
yeah. The only other thing I have for this game is that Kenneth Walker tried the craziest hurdle I've seen in a long time.
Yes.
Literally.
Crazy.
I mean, like, we watched it happen, and I think we were
Yes.
just like, what the hell? Like, the guy with the Kool-Aid McKinstry was barely even bent over.
Bro wants to be Saquon so bad. So bad.
But I mean, like, I looked back at the context of that play. It was 3rd down and 17.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like a full yard behind the line of scrimmage, and he's hurdling over 3 guys.
And he said, "Wait, guys, let me try something.
Wait, let me get this first. I'm gonna pick up this first down one way or another. Maybe he thought he would just fly.
I guess maybe he thought that maybe someone would push him midair and
Yeah.
just land him on the other side of the first down mark.
Yeah, let me just launch myself 18 yards forward right now. And it just didn't happen because obviously not. So he's lucky
Unless
to
you
hit the
grow
ground.
wings. Unless you drink a Red Bull.
Yeah, unless that
Then-
Seahawk comes in and scoops you up. It was nothing. There's no way you're getting that. It was a crazy attempt at hurdle. Worse than some of the stuff I had seen Josh Allen do when he just mashes all the buttons on the controller. Like, I don't know. He must have just lost himself there for a second because he just fully...
When the game is this garbage, like, you gotta have fun with it.
Yeah, why not?
You gotta try some stuff.
Yeah, but that game was over basically immediately. I think the Saints went up like 21-0 in the first quarter, and that was it.
Yeah. I mean, go special teams and defense.
Yeah.
Really carried through because Lord knows that Sam Darnold couldn't get it done
by himself.
By himself.
He did play a pretty good game today.
Well, good for him.
But I think that always comes from, like, if you're up 21-0, yeah, you're going to play great.
Yeah. The momentum, you're like, I can mess around and do whatever. Like, I can just sling it.
Yeah. But he did have a pretty good pass to Troy Horton, who, like, returned a punt and caught a receiving touchdown as well. I think he's going to be really good. But,
Is he rookie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he played for Colorado State. He was drafted, like, the 4th round.
Dang. Well, good for him.
So a lot of points were scored in that game, but not a lot in the next one. 49ers 16, Cardinals 15.
Ugh, that's a yucky score too.
This was just a nasty game. I no longer believe in the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is a little washed.
I think he might suck.
Yeah.
There's a chance he might suck.
He's on garbage watch.
He is on garbage watch as well. He had a wide open drop in the 3rd. And then when the Cardinals were...
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
He was on an island.
Yeah, and he jumped for no reason, and then it just went through his arms. Which is a classic, like, I can't catch move. It's jumping for no reason. That's the perfect, like, panic. Again, mash all the buttons right before something happens. Because you're just like, oh, I don't...
And maybe my body will fold around the ball all the way down.
Yeah, that's a classic move on the playground. You're just like, let me just get up and see what happens.
You know what else is a classic move? That reminds me. You know what move I would always pull on the playground?
Mm-hmm.
So for tag, I was never super fast.
Uh-huh.
But I figured in my mind, if I just jumped, like at someone, like just fully like lunged at someone, I could touch them, and then they'd be it. And so I hated being it. And so I'm chasing as far as myself could carry me, which is not that fast. And I got up to someone, and I fully launched off the ground. I'm airborne, like horizontal to the ground, like arms out in front of me. And then the person like swerves to the left, and I just like face plant, like mouthful of dirt, like grass stains all over my clothes. Like, it was catastrophic. So I've never done that before, or I've never done that again. But it was kind of cool when I was like midair.
At least you fully committed.
I had to try something, and that was me in 4th grade trying something.
Okay.
So I don't know. You said playground, and that just reminded me.
Yeah. Speaking of injuring yourself, no, let's not do that segue. Yeah, and then like the Cardinals were threatening to score a touchdown again. Like they needed another touchdown to tie the 49ers. And one of the 49ers defenders interfered with a different wide receiver on like a deep ball down the sideline.
Bro.
And Marvin Harrison was just like there, and he like went to go catch the ball, and he caught it, and then he hit the ground and it squirted out of the back of the end zone.
It's a weird adjective.
Yeah. Well, it did. That's what it did. It squirted out. And like the other guy was the one who got interfered with, so you need to catch the ball because that would have been a touchdown.
Exactly.
And they scored on like the next play, I think, or two plays later, but like you had it in your hands and you just dropped it for no reason.
Yeah. Can't be doing that.
Yeah. James Conner did get his knee twisted up like really badly.
Oh yeah, that looked bad.
They wouldn't show the replay in the broadcast, but of course Scott Hansen was like, "Yeah, we'll show it on here," and it was bad. Yeah, so I think he may be done for the season. I think his knee like twisted like all the way around. It was just horrible.
Yeah, they had to cart him off the field. It was bad.
Bad.
It's not good. Also, speaking of injuries, Nick Bosa went out with like a knee, like went out of the game with like a knee injury of sorts, and on the way to the tent, he looked up at the crowd and gave him a fat thumbs down.
Yeah.
So,
you've
heard it from Nick Bosa, not looking good. Thumbs down from him.
Yeah.
But all the reports and Coach Shanahan is saying like, we're hoping for whatever. You always hope for good news, but like we're hoping to hear something. He seems like optimistic. Whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. Mac Jones also hurt his knee. He was limping around, had a knee brace on after a hit in the 4th quarter. And then once they scored their touchdowns, they were doing a lot of like, just like rolling around in like inside their own like 10-yard lines, just doing nothing.
Yeah.
The 49ers almost scored. McCaffrey was denied on 4th and goal from the 1. Literally got blown up, I think. And then Kyler Murray almost got called for intentional grounding in the end zone, which would have been a safety.
Oh my gosh.
He stepped forward maybe like 1 foot out. Like I think the ball was the only thing out of the end zone when he threw it. And then they placed the ball at the 1-yard line. So he got bailed out there. But they did get called for a holding. The 49ers got called for holding in the end zone. Got a safety. And then, I don't know, it was just like, I thought the game was over because Mac Jones threw a horrific interception with like almost no time left.
Yeah.
But then they got the ball back, and credit to Mac Jones, like he toughed it out. They went down the field and they kicked the field goal and they won it.
Yeah.
Somehow,
some way.
Somehow the Cardinals let that happen. I mean, Zay Jones had the ball.
Yeah, you have to let that happen.
He had the ball in his hands on 3rd down. He caught it. And then when he went to the ground, it popped out. And they had to punt the ball. But that would have been like the game, basically. And they just couldn't get it done. So, I don't know. The Cardinals are just... I don't know. They're down James Conner now, and I think Trey Benson is good, but I just don't know where they go from here now.
I mean, it's looking a little bleak for them, which kind of sucks because they play Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night. We're going to let them know.
We're going to let them know. Against the Seahawks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Those two teams certainly will let us know.
Yeah. So somehow, for the 49ers, they're 3-0 after losing Brock Purdy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
almost losing Mac Jones.
Yeah, almost losing Mac Jones.
And Nick Bosa.
And Kittle. Which Nick Bosa, not very presidentially fit of you to be injured, but go off the king, I guess.
I mean, do your thing.
Yeah, I think that's all from that game. That was just an ugly, ugly game.
Yeah, that is just like...
And it finished about as ugly as it could get, so...
Yeah, that was gross. Gross game.
Yeah.
But a win nonetheless, so... Pop off.
Yeah. Last game of the afternoon slate, Bears 31, Cowboys 14. Caleb Williams changed his sleeves to match the Navy jerseys.
And I think that might have done it.
Or was that the secret?
I think that might have done it.
Or was the secret just playing the Cowboys defense?
I guess we'll find out next week. Because he looked good, but the Dallas's defense was also cheeks.
Yeah. I mean, the the first pass that they made, Trayvon Diggs was trying to like press Rome Odunze on the line and just like tripped and fell over, and he was wide open, and Caleb Williams hit him with like absolute rocket straight to him.
No, that was crazy.
And then the next drive or something like that had a huge flea flicker. Luther Burden was down there somewhere and
send it
way behind the defense, just nobody on him.
Yeah.
And scored a touchdown, and that was like 14, I think maybe 14-7, but they were up in a flash like that.
And then classic Ben Johnson playing the red zone to Cole Kmet. Boom. Only guy out there.
Yeah.
Send it for a touchdown.
Yeah. Caleb Williams, I think he threw for 3 touchdown passes in the first half. He played really well today.
He did, which is what he needed, you know? Get some confidence back. Because it was looking rough for him.
Yeah. Other big news out of this game, CeeDee Lamb got his leg trapped under a defender. He tried to get back in a couple plays later, but had to walk off the field afterwards and never returned. So they were without CeeDee Lamb for most of this game. And I don't know, he's going to have an MRI tomorrow, but it didn't look great when he was leaving the field for the second time.
I mean, he's like half their offense.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, George Pickens is out there, Turpin is out there, but like CeeDee Lamb, like, come on.
Yeah, I think they're better equipped to handle it this year than they were last year, but I mean, like, George Pickens was already on the sideline of this game late in the fourth, like, crashing out, like, throwing his helmet down and stuff like that. So.
Well, what's new?
They crash out his beginning in Dallas, just in time for Micah Parsons and co. to come into town.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be brutal.
That's going to be
very ugly.
Interesting, yeah. The vibes are going to be horrible on the Dallas sideline, I feel like.
Horrific.
Yeah.
But I don't know. At least Ben Johnson now owns Matt Eberflus. He walked in there. He said, "This garbage fire of a team that you've placed in my lap."
Yeah, he said,
"We be your garbage fire team."
I remember you. Yeah. Horrific. There was a funny moment where the Bears had too many men on the field, and one of them was trying to get off. But because they were like, the Cowboys were on like the 10-yard line, like going in to score, when he was trying to get off the field and they snapped the ball, like he was still on the field, but he was also offsides. So they threw 2 flags, and they were like saying like, yeah, there's 12 men on the field at that moment of the snap. Also, he was on, like the referee was also he was on the wrong side of the field, so he's also offsides. And it was just like, the announcers were also laughing at that because it was just so funny to be like, also, yeah, he was on the not only did he knock it off the field, but he also was on the wrong side of the field. So
also, I don't know if he knows he's supposed to be on the team with the white jerseys or the navy jerseys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just notes for next time. No, but the Bears defense woke up too. They entered the chat. So good for them. Maybe this is the kick they needed. This was the confidence boost they needed, because they fully won this game. Not like, oh yeah, we're looking good. Oh no, we're not looking so good. Oh, we're gonna maybe squeak by a win. Oh gosh, we won it. Thank God. They like won this game handily.
Yeah, there was a moment where they were driving down the field, and Tom Brady wanted them to kick a field goal to go up by like 17 or something like that. But it was 4th down and like 6, and Caleb Williams was getting flushed to his right, looked left and found DJ Moore wide open in the middle of the end zone. They scored, they put the game away. He didn't get flustered, didn't panic. He just turned, went through his progressions, found DJ Moore in the middle of the field, got it done.
Which, huge round of applause.
Yeah.
That's another guy that I want to do really well. So, good for him.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy I'm a Caleb Williams fan today.
Yeah, he looked great today.
Huge stand for him.
We'll see if he looks better next week, because I mean, like, based on what we've seen through 3 weeks, based on what we saw from Russell Wilson tonight, and comparing that to what he did against the Dallas defense last week, the Cowboys defense may be all-time terrible. Yeah. If only they had a really good pass rusher.
If only.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
like
know where you're gonna find one of those though.
It's like the missing piece that they needed. So I mean, if anyone has an available one, just
maybe bring him by the stadium next week. That'd be great.
Yeah, come by. Maybe we can test them out or something. See how they fit. No, it's so funny to me also that Joe Milton had to go in and bail them out, but he did also just as bad
Yeah,
as
just
Tech.
fully just launched a piss missile directly to the defense for no reason. That was awesome.
So that's just so Dallas, and that makes my week a little bit better.
Mm.
So
At least he was ripping it out there.
I mean, gotta give him credit for that. So if you're gonna go for it like that, fully commit, and he did. So good job.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, one
Go
more. Also, DeAndre Swift was kind of going off this game. Finally showed his face. But I just think it's so funny to watch the refs like try to avoid like the run. Like they're making like cuts and you can't really tell, and they're running backwards and sideways and like somersaulting and like cartwheeling out of the way. And it's just so funny because you're like, oh, who's that guy that's gonna get run? Oh, it's the ref. Oh shoot, get out of the way. It's very funny. Also funny that it happened in the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah.
Where a previous collision happened.
I think it was in Chicago, but.
Never mind. It was in Chicago.
But yeah, we can move on to the last game of the night. Chiefs 22, Giants 9. It didn't end up happening for you.
But it looked like it was.
For a little bit, yeah.
Like, I was literally about to throw something at the TV because they, like, oh my choke job, like, at the end of the first half. Like, you get the Chiefs to 4th down, and then like they won't be able to score, and then you get freaking illegal contact. Like, come on, and then you have Patrick Mahomes on the next play. Now it's 1st and 10, running around like a crazy person. There's 23 seconds left. And of course, that's when you know it's like a wind-up toy. He's winding up, and like something crazy is going to happen at the end of the wind-up. And he sends it down, and the most blatant pass interference, like if you didn't, like, he might as well have been cuddling with him, like hugging his back, whatever. And of course, pass interference all the way down, and then they score. It's like, dude, what are we doing? New York, where are we?
Yeah.
So I'm officially #start dart.
Yeah, I think you've got a problem in New York because Russell Wilson seems addicted to throwing the deep ball.
He almost got people killed.
He threw 2 interceptions in the first half and then proceeded to kill 2 players with 1 deep pass in the 3rd quarter because he was just launching him all day long, and they weren't even close to getting completed.
Literally, it's the only play that he had the whole time. I feel like the times where I was looking up and seeing what was going on, a ball was midair, and who did it come from? Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he was launching every play and threatening to launch every play because Chris Collinsworth was like, every other play, he's like, he really wanted to throw that deep ball there, but he, didn't end up doing it, luckily, for all of us involved. Yeah, I just don't know what happened there because Russell Wilson completed 2 passes to wide receivers through 3 quarters. And here's where the problem comes in, because they brought in Jackson Dart to run a couple plays, right, like they did last week. This week he ran 2 in a row, and he was running the read option, and the broadcast was talking about how, they have to put Jackson in for those plays because you're going to hold the defensive end. The defensive end has to respect Jackson Dart's ability to pull the ball and run to the right. And so even though they were tackling Cam Scatterbo, he was getting like 5 or 6 yards where normally he'd get nothing. And so they did that twice in a row with Jackson Dart, and they're not letting him pass because I think if they did and he completed one, it'd be over. But they pull him out and put Russell Wilson back in, and immediately you can tell the fans aren't happy about it.
There's booing. There's just, it's sad vibes.
Yeah.
In MetLife, it was just.
Yeah, and like after they were doing that, Russell Wilson pulls to keep that read option and gets tackled immediately, like in the backfield, like almost like out of spite, like he pulls the ball, and so like I can do it too, and then gets tackled immediately. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know what are we doing? Like,
what's your goal?
Yeah.
In this, like, did you think that you were going to be the starter for the whole year? Was that your impression?
I mean, probably
coming into New York.
I don't know. I just think that like the last drive was pretty hilarious, right? Where they ended up with the ball on like the Chiefs 10-yard line, and they were going in to score, and the game was basically over. But they were gonna try it.
Yeah, why not get another touchdown, make it closer, whatever.
And so Russell Wilson throws a ball just to nowhere out of the end zone to the left side, gets intentional grounding because nobody was even close. Then next play is a designed run from Russell Wilson up the middle. The fans start booing at this point. Takes another snap, throws it out of the back of the end zone. Nobody anywhere close. Doesn't get called for intentional grounding this time though.
Does not, even though Andy asked about it.
Yeah. And then 4th down, drops back, just immediately, just a laser straight to the goalpost. Nobody can even catch the ball. And it's just like, okay, so let's review. We threw one ball out of the back of the end zone, intentional run, designed run for Russell Wilson for 2 yards. Then 2 more balls out of the back of the end zone. Was that the best we could draw up?
For Russ, yeah.
Because
he doesn't have anywhere to. He's gonna kill someone in the stands if he does his signature play where he just shoots it,
just launches it
into the stratosphere.
He just ran out of
So
field.
for the sake of people in New York, they had to have him do that.
Yeah.
It was gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disaster in the stands.
No, he makes me sad watching him play football.
Yeah, and that was the Giants' home opener, so they had avoided largely the negative energy around Russell Wilson playing quarterback for them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of you convince yourself that a lot of fans are happy about him playing.
Yeah.
Because you're not at home. He's he can put up a 400-yard game, and you don't really hear about it until the national media has to say all right, let's lay it off for a week,
Yeah.
But then you go, and the people in the stadium tell you what they're feeling, and we don't like what's happening here.
Yeah. We, as the fans, should have some type of say. And especially if you have the resource. You drafted this guy in the first round? Yeah, in the first round. And it's you're playing your other rookie, Cam Scatabo.
Yeah.
And he's doing great.
He did amazing today.
Yeah,
I think he did over 100 yards.
He did really good. And he's fun to watch. His energy is really fun.
Yeah.
So you're letting him go out there. And you're letting him experience the good teams and the whatever that you would say to keep your rookie quarterback from starting. You just got to put him out there because they're not going to know what to do unless you do it. And that's just how you learn. And when you keep on putting him in and pulling him out, putting him in and pulling him out, that doesn't help anything. If anything, it's just okay, well now I have this pressure to make these 2 plays that I have good. And then it creates more room for error. And then you have a mad stadium. No one's excited to watch Giants football when it's already not that exciting. But in the first half, it kind of watching their defense was kind of exciting. They had a good defense going on, a good defensive front.
Yeah, I think it's more that the Chiefs just don't have an identity.
That too, I
on
guess.
Offense. But they did hold them to a reasonable amount of yardage. If it wasn't for Russell Wilson throwing a million interceptions, they could have done something.
Yeah. Again, it's just a bummer.
Yeah.
Just a bummer. I want Jackson Dart for the Giants. Again, start Dart.
Hashtag start Dart.
Hashtag start Dart.
Yeah. I don't know. As for the Chiefs, Harrison Butker missed 2 kicks tonight.
Yeah. Ball don't lie.
And outside of a couple Patrick Mahomes Superman plays, they still didn't have much of anything. That big pass interference towards the end of the half, they were doing nothing before that.
Yeah.
And they came out of the break and they did drive down the field and score a touchdown right away. And that was the most put together they've looked all season, but
truly.
it really only lasted that one drive.
Yeah, and that's probably why they were able to pull together a win. It's also the uncoordinated Russell Wilson Giants. So the bar was low.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The answer's right in front of your face. But at least the Chiefs got a little bit of their mojo back for the time being. I don't really care about that.
They stayed alive. So if they would have gone 0-3, that would have been really bad. But they're
I would
still
love to see it.
technically alive. And I think they're on with the Ravens next week, so it may be short-lived, but we'll see.
we'll see. Hope the Ravens get one over on them.
Yeah.
But also, Jason Garrett did a pre-game interview with Andy Reid, or it was like a pre-recorded whatever. Bring him into the studio, ask him questions, all those different types of things. But Jason Garrett is just scary to look at. First of all, he's getting old, and the amount of makeup that they have to put on him, like, it's visible. Like, it is caked on. He wears more makeup than I do. And I don't know. And, like, he's always wearing this smile, but it's not a friendly smile. It's like an evil smile. And every time, like, I see him, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. What are you plotting? I don't know. He's a scary man.
Yeah.
I don't like Jason Garrett.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's all from us this week. We were going to do it tomorrow, but we just need to talk while the hate and anger is fresh. Exactly. And also, Ellie's going to be working on Thursday night, so we're going to record a little bit earlier in the week. So we're going to try and evenly space our recordings. I'm pretty sure, let's go through our wins and losses. So both lost the Texans game. You won the Vikings-Bengals game. Then nobody won the Patriots game. We both won the Colts game. Both lost the Falcons game. Then you also won the Eagles pick, right? So you're up 2. Then we both won the Buccaneers. I won the Commanders, so you're only up 1.
Crap.
We both lost the Packers game. I think you ended up picking the Chargers, though, right? So you're up 2.
Let's go.
Both picked the Seahawks, still up 2. We both picked the Cardinals, so nothing there. I picked the Bears. You picked the Cowboys, right?
I picked the Cowboys.
So you're only up 1. And then the Chiefs Giants. I picked the Chiefs. You picked the Giants. So we're tied.
Wow.
So it all comes down.
Monday night.
It's all going down on Monday night. Remind us who you picked for that game.
I picked the freaking Lions.
Okay, and I picked the Ravens to win at home. So if the Ravens can get it done, I went with 2-1 on the season. If the Lions pull it out, you went with the 2-1 on the season. It's all riding on Monday night.
Crap, dude. This is the best way we could have set it up, but like, now I have to be stressed again. At least I won my fantasy this week.
Yeah.
I couldn't take a triple loss. Texans, fantasy, and podcast.
Yeah.
So at least I have something going for me.
So we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I guess we'll finish up on any other business. The Astros suck. They just got swept by the Mariners, so the Mariners are probably going to win the AL West.
It's sad vibes in Houston.
Yeah.
Like it at lunch, it's like with people that came over, and when I went to like rehearsal for whatever, everyone was just like, yeah, the Texans are like, they're 10-10, or no, they're 10-17. Oh, now they lost, and like, oh, the Astros also lost yesterday. I'm like, gosh, it is so depressing in Houston.
Yeah.
So everyone's saying
basketball is going to start soon.
Exactly. Everyone's saying that we sacrificed our Texans' success for KD. So, gosh, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Something's got to go right in Space City.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be orbiting in space, just dead.
Yeah, fair. Let's send us up there.
Yeah. And the other news, Asia Wilson wins her 4th MVP.
Let's go!
She's the only player in league history to win 4 MVPs.
Dang!
She is the GOAT.
She's the queen.
She's the GOAT.
She is the absolute queen and GOAT and everything.
Yeah, the only problem is they lost their first game against the Fever in the second round.
Serious.
So they're down 1-0. But yeah, they're down to the Final Four in the WNBA. Let's check the bracket. I think the Mercury might have won. And they're playing the Lynx, who have been the best team all season.
Dang.
Okay, what is this, dude? I don't want to stream this.
ESPN Plus.
Okay, so Mercury. Who won that game?
I couldn't tell you. They're also not making it very.
Yeah, I mean, being in, what is this, Yahoo?
Yeah. Why are you on Yahoo?
I don't know.
Gotta use Google.
Let's see what happens.
It's like using Bing.
Well, we're no sponsors, so either one is good with us. No, they lost. So the Lynx are up 1-0, and the Fever are up 1-0. This is best of 5 in this round. But winners of these series will meet in the WNBA finals. So
Woo.
the Aces got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get back in the win column. But I mean, Asia Wilson, Game 3 against the Storm, had 38 points.
38 is crazy.
She's just unstoppable, and I think she can get it done.
Mm-hmm.
She won. She's co-defensive player of the year this year. Her 4th MVP. Her 3rd defensive player of the year award. She's just unstoppable.
She is a legend.
Yeah. She is the best in the game. The best to ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's
hopefully the Aces can pull it. She's the LeBron of this shit for real. So hopefully the Aces can pull it together. But yeah, we'll be pulling for them too.
Mm-hmm.
We need something to cheer for in this time.
I mean, gosh dang it.
But yeah, we'll check back in with you guys after, probably before the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe after. I'll probably record something about it after the fact and just insert it in the podcast.
Perfect.
Before our like picks and previews that we record on Wednesday. But
I'll text you my thoughts at work.
yes, Ellie will also text her thoughts in. But that's it for this week. I guess we'll see who wins this week's matchup, Monday Night Football. Let us know who you're riding with in the comments.
Yeah, guys. There's only one right answer. So answer carefully.
Yes. But we've been Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. I'm Aaron.
I'm Ellie.
And thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.